And welcome back, Hasky here with another Teardown walkthrough video. This mission is called Fine Arts. We're back out here on the Villa Gordon map yet again, and this time we're going to be stealing a whole bunch of paintings. I think this mission is easily the hardest mission we've seen so far in our series. It took me a day and a half to actually 100% this mission. I just did it for the first time just a few minutes ago, and I completed it with half a second left, literally 0.6 seconds. I'm not joking. So that's how difficult this mission is. That was the best I could do, so I'm going to try to do it again in walkthrough form. I kind of expect this one to take a little bit longer. There's a lot of setup involved, but also I don't really have... I'm sure it's going to take me a few tries. So we're going to be quick saving and quick loading a lot, I think. But we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get to it. So starting out here, I'm probably just going to focus on... doing the setup. I probably won't really explain a whole lot about the route until I get it all set up, and then we can kind of do a dry run and go through one step at a time and talk about what's going to happen. Starting out here, though, we are going to use both of these red, I'm going to call them supercars, because I don't know what else to call them. They are fast. That is good. We're going to be hopping out of that window there. That's actually going to be the start of our route. We're going to be grabbing that painting and jumping down into said car. And we're actually going to be driving through this building. We're going to punch a hole through this building, and we're going to go through as fast as we possibly can. This pink car has no use to us, so it goes somewhere else. Right there. And we're actually going to use this dump truck. This is probably the most efficient way to punch a hole through this building. Just be careful as you do it. A couple of times I've run this truck through this building, and I've managed to roll it. Like there's like a bed in this. Yeah, here it comes. Let's see. I'll hit the corner of the bed, and I'll totally manage to roll this truck. And we are dancing right now. I don't even know what's happening. Anyway, all that's to say, be careful. If you were to turn this truck over, I don't really know how you could recover from that. You'd probably just have to start over. I'm not going to get too crazy with it, but it would be nice if it's somewhat clean. If I wasn't doing a walkthrough, I'd try to clean this up a little bit, but that's just... We're not about that. We're not about that life. And I'm going to try... Plank, please. Okay. And anyway, we're gonna come flying through here in this car, and as we're flying by, we're going to hop out, and we're going to reach through this wall and grab this painting. Let's try to set that up without ruining anything. I didn't mention I fully upgraded our planks. So, so far in our series, we have a fully upgraded shotgun and a fully upgraded planks. Everything else is, I don't think I've upgraded anything else. So those are the two things that I think are most important so far. And that is what I have done. Okay, so it's time to go grab the other car. And we're going to place it right there, so away we go. I'm going to quick save here before anything bad happens. Don't ask me why I went through the window both of those times. It's dawning on me that we could have just gone through the garage door. I don't know. Wait, this is a problem. That poor car, man. It's like, dude, I don't even know what I did wrong. Dude can huck chairs, man. Alright, so this is kind of the... I think this is probably the most critical part of the route, and I know we haven't really talked about the route a whole lot, but this is important. After we speed through with the first car, we're gonna come flying through, we're gonna grab this, we're gonna hop over here, and we're gonna try to clean up this a little bit. Not too much. I'm also gonna try my best, without setting the alarm off, to kind of bring this painting a little bit closer, which I do think you can do, but I'm going to save in case I am wrong. Was wrong. Definitely wrong. Alright, I keep quick saving here because I keep setting this alarm off. I'm just trying to rotate the painting a little bit so I don't I don't have to go all the way into this, whatever this structure is called. Oh, that's beauty. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Now that we have that done, like a boss, I'm just going to go ahead and back the car up in there. Alright, sorry about that. Had to quick load there. I think with the wheels falling off the back of that path there, I think it was going to cause some issues. So anyway, with that out of the way, I think we can work on this part. So this, I think I was saying earlier, I think this is a pretty critical part of this mission, whether or not you succeed or not. Kind of rides on whether or not you make this ramp properly. Us having upgraded planks is nice. I'm actually going to run over here and show you something real quick. I wouldn't expect everyone to have upgraded planks. So if you don't, I figure you could probably use these. There's a lot of these planks, and they're even thicker. I don't know if that makes them stronger. I really don't know how that works. What the hell happened there? Oh, did I back up with the... I actually do know what happened. Anyway, yeah, use those if you don't have the option to use your own planks. In my successful route a few minutes ago, I did use my own planks, so I'm going to go ahead and do that again just because I know it works. We'll see if we can do this again. So, the planks aren't long enough to really make this really comfortable, so I kind of just do what I can. These bottom boards are probably never going to be... The car is never going to touch these, but... you know, like I said, do what you can. Okay, now let's do something that we haven't done in the series so far. Let's go ahead and, like, give this a shot. Let's quick save, see if that works, and then we'll quick load and continue. So here we go. So we're starting all the way down there with the car. We zoom by. We try to time it as best we can to, you know, exit around here-ish. We come up here, grab that, drop down, jump over the car. That's nice. This positioning was a lot nicer than what I just did a few minutes ago in my own run. But you do grab that, grab that. And that's see, this is where you kind of got to grind it out a little bit, because I think I could have lined that up a little bit better, and that would have, you know, maybe shaved off a second or two. Oh, what am I doing? I was totally continuing the setup there, but I need to quick load, or else the car's going to stay down there. See, I think the hardest part is hitting this ramp going fast enough, but going slow enough that you actually just, you know, do it properly. If you just like floor it, a lot of time, you know, I clipped this a bunch of times. I, you know, just screwed up the ramp, the jump, you know what I'm saying. So go fast, but not so fast you screw it up. So this part right here is especially fun. We're actually going to hop into that vehicle there and actually go off this as a ramp and go flying all the way up into that bedroom. And then we just have actually 3 more paintings. I almost said 2 paintings, but there's actually 3. So let's just go ahead and continue with the setup, and then we're pretty close to being ready. Go ahead and quick save here to make sure I don't mess this part up. But I kind of think just one of those little tiny things you can do is we're going to be going through this doorway instead of, you know, grabbing it here and then turning and then going through. Just grab it as we're walking through the doorway. It's a little tiny thing, but this mission's kind of a game of fractions of seconds. And then I'm actually going to use... So we're going to be coming... Our next painting is this one right here. Go ahead and open that window up. And... go ahead and take the shortcut. Also known as tree. So the little thing you can do here is if you place a plank and then fall, you can actually just hold your mouse button. I mean, you can actually go as far away from the initial spot, and it'll continue to, I don't know, ghost plank is still there. Doesn't ever go away, or whatever you want to call that. Nice. Nice and easy to walk on. Pretty straight. A fine bridge. A fine, janky-ass tree bridge. Have I even been in here? Anyway. Next up, we're going to be jumping out of here, crossing over here. And this is kind of silly. I may not even utilize these, but in one of my runs, if you will, I fell down, and ever since then I've just been putting these planks here just in case. I mean, I have them, why not? So that way there's no chance of falling and ending the run. Already in the final painting. Can you believe we're going to do all of this in a minute? Or I hope we're going to do it all in a minute. Okay, these bits I am going to move a little bit. Actually, it's actually not that bad. That was a mistake, sorry. Scared myself. Alright, we're gonna go flying. We're actually gonna cut a big hole in this ceiling right here. But first I'm going to move these bushes out of the way. And by move I mean destroy. Alrighty, go ahead and... This would not be fun to run into, so I will remove it. And we're pretty much going to use most, if not the rest of our shotgun shells just to make a really big, kind of elongated hole in the ceiling. And I kind of aimed that wrong, so I'm going to continue this way. We don't have to worry about keeping the garage floor too clean because we're pretty much going to be flying over it. Ideally, we will pretty much sail all the way to that corner of the room. Kind of see if that will actually happen, but that's the image that I have in my mind. Glorious image. Yeah. Okay. That'll do. And then finally, this is the end of our route. We are going to be hopping in this thing, another green supercar. And I'm just going to punch a hole right through here. Carefully. I'm scared to touch these things. You know what? Maybe it'll just be like that. How long has it been since I loaded or quick saved? Oh no. Alright, doing that all over again was awful. I have safely moved the acetylene tanks out of the way without any explosions. And I'm just going to cut a hole right here and then move the car over again. And then, unless I'm forgetting something, I think we'll be kind of ready to go. Or at least start making attempts. Trying to decide if I want to like back this in here, but with like the ground being kind of screwed up, it could kind of slow us down as we try to, you know, take off. Alrighty, yeah, let's get into position and give this a shot. Alright, so here we are at the beginning of the route. Just knock open this window here. And I am most certainly going to quick save. And then actually, let's run through the route just from the map. I kind of said we were going to walk through it step by step. So we're going to grab this painting first. Then we're going to hop down. Hop into the car that we put there. And we are going to just speed through this building as fast as we can. We're going to try to hop out. I kind of feel like as you're going through, if you try to exit the vehicle in this first garage, by the time you go flying forward, you're usually in a pretty good position to grab this second painting. So we'll try to do that. Well, yeah, we have those planks set up on the inside wall of this. We'll grab this painting, then we'll just walk out, grab this third painting, hop into this car, and then we're gonna kind of take this a little bit slow right here until we get lined up for the ramp, that is. Because if we go too fast, we kind of start, you know, swerving, get the gangster swerve in there, and then it's really difficult to make this ramp properly. So I'll go slow, hit the ramp. Hopefully we'll make it most of, if not all the way over to this position. We'll grab this painting, hop into that Jeep thing, 4Runner thing. And then this is kind of a difficult part. It's trying to make this turn while keeping up your speed, because you need to be going fast enough to clear this into this bedroom. So it's kind of like a game of like trying to get lined up as soon as possible, because if you sit there and you're trying to you know, feather it into, you know, being lined up properly, by the time you get to the ramp you may not have enough speed. So then once we'll grab this painting, we'll go up our janky tree bridge through this window, grab this, hop out. You can actually see the hole in the wall there. Go back inside the building, grab that one, out the corner. You can see me backing up, lining up the car. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't know it made marks in the grass. We'll hop into this car. We'll go hopefully flying all the way to this corner of the garage, grab that final painting, green car, and we're going to go flying pretty much through this dock. We're not going to try to go around. We won't have time. We're pretty much just going to go flying through it. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Let's give it a shot. Quick save. All right, this is take 4 or 5 on this one. The last one was about a half a second short. I think I'll go ahead and just include that in the final video. So I think the route is as good as it's going to get. There are a few things I could clean up, but I think I'm just going to try it again. It's close enough that I think we can do it if we just keep at it. So let's see how this one goes. It was kind of weird, the car getting caught in that room. That's never happened before, but no harm yet. That was kind of messy, I'm not sure. That wasn't too bad, though. That movement wasn't very good. That was pretty good, though. Oh my goodness. What was it at? Oh, it's just 0. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh. Okay, you know what? Oh, I didn't mean to hit restart. You know what? I really wanted to try that again to see if we could do a little bit better. But I don't think I can quick load from this point. Oh, that sucks. Oh, wait, quick load. Nice, cool. Hold on. That sucks. I messed that part up too. This may actually still make it though. Just kidding. Alright. Okay, I think that's it for my attempts. This is supposed to be a walkthrough video. I'm basically just like free playing now. But I did want to touch on a couple of things. Alrighty, real quick before I go. I'm trying so hard to close this video out, but it's getting kind of messy. I wanted to quick load our level and point out some things, but my game crashed as I did that, so I lost everything. So I guess I'll just point out, I think it's really important to make this, I keep calling it a ramp, but I guess it's more of a bridge. Just you're bridging the gap between, you know, the top of this bush and this level here. You can kind of see how flush and flat it is, and that's pretty much the only way that I think this will work. If you were to try and hit a ramp like this with a car, the car will just crush these thin little pieces of wood. So the flatter the better, actually. And the other thing, and it's not something I mentioned at all in our walkthrough, it's well, interestingly, you go airborne in vehicles a lot on this map. You go flying once here, you go flying a second time into that bedroom, and you go flying again into that garage clear over there. And a weird little quirk that I've seemed to notice in this game is when a vehicle goes airborne and it lands, a lot of times it's almost like it wants to sink into the ground, like especially on the dirt, because it kind of like, it sinks, there's like multiple layers. You kind of like sink down into that. The harder materials, maybe not so much, but even then, you'll hit the ground and the speed will kind of be killed instantly. And that's obviously not good when you only have half a second to spare on your route, So one thing I've noticed, and this was kind of the light bulb thing for me, I feel like it's the thing that allowed me to actually beat this one, and that's exiting the vehicle before it touches the ground. Like if you can manage to just like fling yourself out of the car like right before it lands, you kind of seem to continue flying forward. It's almost like you continue at the speed of the vehicle. It's like the inertia is like maintained or something like that. And you can, kind of get a little bit of it's not a speed boost, but you can keep on, going at the speed you were going. And that can shave off a half a second here or a half a second there. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, give it a shot. And you might, it might be a little bit of an eye opener for you. But anyway, I have rambled on way too long about this map. That was quite the adventure. I'm glad we were able to do it. If you're struggling with it, keep at it. It took me a while to do it, but I believe you can do it too. So that's how I did that mission. And I hope you join me for another mission sometime soon. And I will see you in the next video.